Hey, 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 Facebook. What's going on? What's going on, you guys? Hey, come on in. Come on in. Oh, we about to talk about the month of June. Who's ready? Who's ready, honey? June is giving me life and life more abundant, honey. Listen, I'm telling y'all. Hey, Lakedra, how you doing? Beautiful. Georgia in the house. What's up? What's up? Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. This thing that's happening in the month of June, I just need y'all to come on in, but I need you to come in and then I need you to share. Once you've shared, share it in the comments, share it in the comments. So come on in and share this broadcast. Y'all share this broadcast. Y'all share this broadcast. I need everyone to hear this word, everyone that we can reach. I need them to hear this word because this word is a word of liberation. This word is a word of freedom. This word is a word of prosperity that's going to take people into their next, their next, their next, their next, their next. Y'all listen, it's so real and it's going down. So be sure to comment, share it. Once you share, put shared in the comments. Hey, Yashia, how are you? Gorgeous. Good to see you, beautiful. You all, I am still in Tampa, y'all. My plan to be gone from Tampa, but God had another plan. God had another plan. And listen, I gotta go with that. Michael, can you text Adam? You got Adam's number? Okay. Hey, Shannon, how are you, gorgeous? I got your message, girl. I got your message. I got something for you too. Y'all, we getting ready to do something. I'm telling y'all, God is about to blow your minds in the month of June. Okay. Blow your minds. Hey, Jackie, good to see you, gorgeous. Thank you so much for shipping that stuff out. One of the people already let me know that they got there, so I appreciate that. Yes, love. Hey, boo. Hey. All right, you guys. So listen, I'm going to go ahead and give you all what God has given me for the month of June. I told you all already that the beginning of this month is kicked off with Pentecost, right? Pentecost is coming on Sunday. Oh, listen, I'm telling you. Yeah, I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it. Who is that talking about what's the announcement? Who is that? Listen. So listen. Pentecost is this Sunday. This Sunday is Pentecost. God told me that this Sunday will actually start Saturday night going into Sunday, to Sunday. This Pentecost, he's going to pour out his spirit in a way that he has not poured out his spirit in decades. We're going to see signs, miracles, and wonders, right? So we're kicking the month off with signs, miracles, and wonders. But listen, that's not all that he's doing. This is a month of freedom and liberation. All that we've gone through over the past 20 days has been designed for us to identify things that needed to be broken up, fallow ground that needed to be broken up, things that needed to be pulled up, things that needed to be thrown away. Like all of that has been a part of the process. And so understand this, that with all of that, there's a reason for that. God needs us to be open to him in a way that we normally are not open to him. He needs us to be plugged into him in a way that we're normally not plugged into him. And what I know is that if God has positioned us to be open to him, then he has a plan because he's getting ready to fill us, right? So I told you guys that he's putting new wine in new wineskin. So this 21 days has been designed to create new wineskin for us to get rid of that old stuff, the old stuff that's held us hostage, the old stuff that worked but now is not working the way it used to work, that we haven't been able to hold on to. Listen, even the patterns and behaviors that we've been engaging in that have not been productive in our life, that have been our hindrance, we got to get rid of those and we've got to establish new patterns, right? So if you're a person that's been struggling with discipline, you got to institute discipline into your life. Yes, it's trying to financial freedom, emotional freedom, spiritual freedom. Come on, psychological freedom. Come on, somebody. Listen, physical freedom, freedom from some weight we've been holding on to. Y'all, listen, I'm not playing. I ain't talking to y'all. I'm talking to me. These extra pounds I done picked up, honey. I don't know how I done got up to 212 pounds, but I done got there, okay? Now, I know y'all may be saying, but you look good, Dr. V. You're just thick. Well, listen, my knees are saying you thick, and you need to lose some of that thickness, okay? Keep some thickening, but lose some of the thickness, okay? So I understand that there are things that I've got to institute back into my life that I had in my life. Everything that you need is tied to your discipline. Can I say that one more time for the people all the way in the back? Everything that you need is tied to your discipline. Your blessings are tied to your discipline. God has some things that you're only going to get when you operate in discipline. I said what I said. Discipline. So you've got to understand that what God desires to do in your life is going to require another level of discipline activated in your life. This is a month of discipline, which is going to produce the new beginnings, the new wine, the new opportunities. Because what good does it do to have the opportunities come when you don't have the discipline to execute? Discipline. So the other thing about our discipline is this. Our discipline is going to allow us to operate in a level of freedom that we've not been able to operate in. So let me just talk about me for a minute. I told y'all I'm not talking about y'all, I'm talking about me. I'm talking about the month of June, okay? So one of the things that happens for me is because I don't like to plan, honey. I don't like to plan. You know, I'm going to go with the spirit, whatever the spirit say, do. Like, that's me all day. But God has told me that, in this season, I'm going to have to plan. I'm going to have to pre-plan some things. Now, he can change it, but I'm going to have to pre-plan some things, because what that's going to do is it's going to free me up to be able to move the way he needs me to move, already knowing what's due, what's coming up, where I've got to be, like already got that laid out, so that now I can move when he says and still know what must happen. Okay. So this next season of my life, I'm talking about me right now, y'all. I'm just talking about me. I know my discipline has to increase, but the only way my discipline increases is when my physical discipline increases. That means I'm working out. So that means that I got to start working out again, because working out allows me to institute my morning routine so that my mind is going. I'm working just like I have a routine for when I do my prophetic drive-bys, my lives in the morning. I got to have a routine for my workout, because all of it is tied and connected. And so when I've got all of this operating on all cylinders, and I got to increase my financial discipline. Now, I'm not tightening up. I'm not going on a spend it fast, but I've got to exercise discipline. What does that mean, Dr. V? It means that I need to know when everything is due so that I can put a demand on God to produce. I got to know when everything is due and what I need so that I can put a demand on God to produce, so that I can know also what I need to do. And I'm going to tell y'all, all of this is tied in. See, the month of June, it's the 6th month in the Gregorian calendar, okay? But I'm going to tell you what God said. God said that we're about to do, Shannon, and this was the word I gave you, right? 10 and 10, 10 and 10. Well, Shannon, what you sent me, God spoke to me in that. And he said, listen, create a 10 and 10 challenge. It's really a 10 by 10 by 10 challenge, a 10 by 10 by 10 challenge, right? So the 10 and 10 is we're going to generate funds using something that we create or that we sell for $10. Do it 10 times a day over 10 days. And that's $100. Listen, and then we're just going to multiply it. Steve Harvey talks about this, how to become a millionaire, right? With something that costs $10, right? So, right, Shannon, thank you for sharing that. So we're going to do a 10 by 10 by 10 challenge, right? Something that we're going to sell for $10, 10 times a day, and we're going to do it for 10 weeks. 10 weeks. Something we sell for $10, 10 times a day for 10 weeks. Okay. That's $100 a day. That's $700 a week. $700 a week. That's 7 times 4. That's $2,800 every 4 weeks. So if it is $700 a week times 10, that's $7,000 over the 10-week period. Did you get your husband? Was that him? No. Okay. He just tried to call me. Can you check on him? Yes. Okay. So that's $7,000 over 10 weeks. Who needs $7,000 over 10 weeks? 7,000 over 10 weeks. Who needs that? Who needs that in their life? $7,000 over 10 weeks. Who needs that in their life? The number of completion. Y'all, that ain't no accident either. Yes, Stacy. Yes. So, now, we're going to do two things. We're going to do two things. Hey, baby. Can you hit Adam up? He asked me where I was. Can you hit him up and let him know I'm at y'all's house? Okay. Yes. $7,000 over 10 weeks, right? Now, y'all, we're going to level it up. We're going to level it up. So we're going to make the 7,000, right? But while we're making 7,000, we can save some money. So y'all know what we're going to do? We're going to do the challenge where you save whatever the day is. Like day 1, you save $1. Day 2, you save $2. Day 3, you save $3. Day 4, you save $4. Day 5, you save $5. Day 6, you save $6. Day 7, you save $7. We're going to do that over the 10 weeks. Okay? Over the 10 weeks, we're just going to save whatever that number of that day is. Okay. Now listen, let me tell you how I know that y'all can do this. We can do this, y'all. You can't say you ain't got no money because you making money each day. Okay. Okay. Who wants to make and save? Who wants to make and save? Who wants to make and save? If you want to make and save with this 10 and 10 and 10, let me know. If you want to make and save in this 10 and 10 and 10, let me know. Who's in for it? Say, I'm in. 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 Come on, Stacy. Yes, yes, yes. Who's going to do the 10 and 10 and 10? 10 by 10 by 10. The 10 by 10 by 10, right? Who's in? Who's in? Yes, Stacy said, I'm in. Shannon said, I'm in. Y'all, listen, we're going to make money and we're going to save money. And whatever we're saving money for, it's going to be something for us. It's going to be a trip. It's going to be something we want to buy. It's going to be, we're going to create an emergency fund, but we also going to make some money. We're going to save some money for something just for us, right? We're going to get an emergency fund together, right? Because we need an emergency fund in case of an emergency. In case of an emergency, pull out that emergency fund, right? But we're also going to have some money to do something that we desire to do. And I got to do the numbers. I got to do the numbers because I need to see the numbers. And tonight, what I'm going to do, tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to do a Zoom meeting where we talk about this and we go through the numbers and we identify the thing you're going to sell. We're going to identify what it's going to take for you to save, what you want to save for. This is free. This is not something I'm charging for. This is something that we're going to do together as a community. Okay. We're going to do this together as a community because listen, we ain't got time to be broke or struggling. That's not our portion. See, everything that we need is inside of us. So if everything that we need is inside of us, then it's time for us to take advantage and to use the things that God has deposited in us. Okay. It may be a little ebook. It may be a checklist. It may be anything. It can be anything, y'all. It may be something that you already have that you're just going to be selling and you're just going to have to go on. But we are committed to selling 10 a day. 10 a day. You don't stop until you sell your 10. Like if you sold 9, you ain't done. Okay. If you sold 9, you're not done. And we're not going to sit and just wait for people to just magically, deliciously come to us. No, we're not. We're going to actively pursue people, actively make it aware that we got something for $10. Who ain't got $10? Now, if you ain't got $10, you definitely need to be in on this. Okay. I'm just trying to tell y'all, if you ain't got $10, you need to definitely be in on this. Okay. So if you somebody that ain't got $10, it's time for you to make 10. And then another 10 and another 10 and another 10. Because God said that this month is a month of breakthrough. Like literally, we're going to break through the barriers that are preventing us. Do you know what the number one reason that most people do not monetize their gifts? What is it? What do y'all think it is? The number one reason that most people do not monetize their gifts. What y'all say? Number one reason most people do not monetize their gifts. What y'all think? I'm waiting on y'all. Fear and money. Those are two reasons. Lack of money. Okay. Okay. Selling. Okay. All right. Because don't nobody want to sell nothing. I don't want to sell. I don't want people to feel like I'm selling. I don't want to, I don't want to be harassing people. I don't want to be asking people for their money. Right? Ask y'all this. How many times do you give people money because they didn't ask you? Can you just support me? Can you just support me and buy this? Can you just support me and do this? Can you go on this site and vote for me? Right? We're always doing that with other people. So why would we not give other people the opportunity to do with us? Because we don't want to be rejected. We don't want to be rejected. We don't want them to say that they don't want it. We don't want them to say no, thank you. We don't want them to say you. Why? Why don't we want them to say that? Because we feel like we're being rejected, and it's going to activate our fear of rejection, and then we're going to go in our heads and feel like we're not enough, and we're not good enough, and we're not this enough. The devil is a lie. But you're going to have to, in order for you to get to your destiny, you got to get on the other side of your fear. Fear cannot take you into your destiny. Your destiny drive, your destiny run cannot be rooted in fear. It's got to be rooted in love. Love of God, love of yourself, love of the gifts that God has given you. That's right. You got to get out of your head. You cannot be in your head. Because let me tell y'all something. I want y'all to think about this. I want y'all to think about this. Those of you that have been with me on this 21-day fast, those of you that have followed me any period of time, those of you that have ever been on a prophetic drive-by that I've done, have you been blessed by what I have said? Have I blessed you with the words that I've spoken? Have I blessed you with the prophetic words? Have I blessed you with sharing my life and my journey? Have I ever blessed you? Have I ever blessed you? Inquiring minds want to know. I said, yes, I'm a whole blessing. Yes, Shannon. Okay, okay, all right, all right. So listen, you think that you haven't been blessing people too? You think that what you have is not a blessing? Every gift that God has given us is a blessing. It is designed to be a blessing for other people. So let's say you got a ministry to single mothers. I ain't gonna call nobody's name, Tishana. I ain't gonna call nobody's name, Tishana. Okay, but let's say that that's what you got. Can you imagine how you just taking some basic things that you have instituted or some things that God has revealed to you to help single mothers organize their life or their day or whatever, and you sell that checklist for $10? You already got it, don't you? Yeah, she already got it. Are you selling it? Nah, she ain't selling it because she didn't think that people would really pay $10 for what God deposited in her. You don't think that what God has given you is worth $10. That's a whole problem because you're underestimating God. And $10 is just the start. I'm telling y'all, we're gonna start with $10. The next one is $100. I'm telling y'all, the next one is $1,000. Come on. Because if you can make $1,000 a day, 7 days a week, just $1,000 a day, 7 days a week, that's $7,000 a week. Over 10 weeks, that's $70,000. That's a whole salary, a good salary. So this is what we're going to do because this month, the month of June, is designed for you to win. This is your winning month. This is your winning month, and it's getting ready to launch a winning season and lifestyle. How about we win? We win. Isn't that what the little girl said? She ain't no little girl no more. What's her name? Yeah, Jekyll and Carr. Okay, yeah, it's my winning season. Did she write that song? Everything attached to me wins, honey. I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm not just going to win, but everyone attached to me is going to win also. Shannon said, I just created 2 hardcover journals on KDP Amazon, but didn't tell anyone because I love creating, but hate selling. But listen, so let me help y'all with that. If you create a solution to a problem, are you selling? If you share that with people, If you create a solution to a problem, I got a problem and I need a solution. I don't know about you all, but I know when I've got a problem, I go to the store looking for a solution. Whoever created that thing, that person is going to get paid because I need that solution, right? Everything attached wins. Come on, Stacy. We get ready to simplify it. We get ready to simplify it and simplify it to the point where, listen, if you can do $10, then you can do 100. If you can do $100, then you can do 1,000. You understand? So look, we're not finna trip. We're not finna trip about this now. We're not finna trip about it. What we're gonna do is take it step by step. But we're gonna close out this year, baby. We're gonna close out this year winning perpetually with quiet streams. Y'all hear what I said? Quiet streams. Quiet streams. He leads me beside the still waters. That's peace. He leads me beside the still waters, the quiet streams, because it's peaceful. Once you get it going, then the rest of it is easy. We're talking about breakthrough. We're talking about breakthrough. This is a season of blessings and harvest, not just blessing and harvest. I've heard people talk about this is the month of double blessings, double harvest. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I'm not doubling nothing. We quadrupling. We 10xing. We 10xing. We 10xing what we do. Absolutely, Jared. Absolutely. Father God, right now, you created Jared and you know everything that Jared needs, God. You know the desires of his heart. You know the struggles that he's having, God. And so right now, God, we dispatch your angels to answer his request, God, to answer and provide what it is that he needs. In Jesus' name, amen. That's right, Tashana. Exponential blessings. Exponential. God ain't adding nothing when it comes to us. He's adding exponents. He's adding exponents, right? Exponential means it's multiplying. It's multiplying. Yes, this is my season for God's grace and favor. Y'all know the song, this is my season for grace, for favor. This is my season to get what, I don't know the words. Everything's working for my good. No, that's what I know. Y'all know I'll make some words up in a minute, honey. I'll keep it. I'll make some words up. So I'm telling y'all this because I need you to change your mindset. Listen, if you focus on lack, you'll stay in lack. But if you focus 11:11, if you focus on what God is doing in your life and the gifts that he's given you and you put them to work, then he's going to allow more to come. Thank you, sissy, to reap what I've sown. Come on. Everything is working together for my good. Yes, yes, yes. So I don't care what's happened in the past. I don't care what didn't work in the past. We're moving forward. And yes, we have a forward focus. Our focus is on moving forward. Our focus is on going forward. This month, we're focused on going forward at all costs. Like we're putting in the work at all costs. And it's going to start with us simply creating something that costs $10 and selling 10 of them a day. Let me say, sharing so that it can bless 10 people at least. Okay. And then y'all, I'm telling y'all, there's something that God is doing, and I'm gonna share it with you later because there's a whole plan to this that God has working, and it's all getting ready to come together. But tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to break the plan down. I want you to get on because I'm going to ask you, what is it that you have in you that you can produce for $10 that's worth $10? Now, some of y'all are going to say, I don't know. I don't have anything in me that I can do for $10. Like, I don't know. You all have checklists in your head that people would pay $10 for because it just makes their life easier. So I need you to understand that what God is doing in this season is designed to propel you forward all the way into your destiny, all the way into your destiny. Huh? 10 by 10 by 10. Okay? 10 by 10 by 10. $10, 10 times a day for 10 weeks. $10, 10 times a day for 10 weeks. $10, 10 times a day for 10 weeks. $7,000 at least. And check this out. Let's say you didn't make the 7,000. Would you be mad if you made 5,000 in 10 weeks? I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that, because all you can do is go up from there. So listen, now, check this out. I want y'all to hear me. I want y'all to hear me. I want y'all to hear me. That's right, Stacy. So all throughout the fast, I've talked about sowing. All throughout the fast, I've talked about sowing. But listen, I'm going to take it a step further. Listen, I want you to listen to God, okay? And I want you to sow a multiple of 10, a multiple of 10, a multiple of 10, and put a 10 intention to it. So a multiple of 10 and put intention to it. What is your intention? What do you want it to do? A multiple of 10, put intention to it, and say what you want that to do in your life. What do you want it to produce in your life? What do you want it to magnify in your life? What do you want to manifest in your life? A multiple of 10, Cash App, $DRV Walters, Cash App, $DRV Walters, or PayPal.me/DRV Walters. Now you may say, Dr. V, I don't have what I want to give you. Give what you can now, and let's make this money. Let's make this money so you never have to not sow what you want to sow because you don't have it. That's right, Tashana. Listen, listen, listen. I'm telling you, God is getting ready to supersede your expectations. And okay, so let me just say this. Because I heard somebody say in the spirit, I don't have to pay for God's blessings. And what I'm going to say to you is you can't pay for God's blessings. But what you can do is put seed in the ground and bless people who are blessing you. That's what I'm going to say. Y'all, listen, with that said, the month of June is going to be off the chain. If you want to join the 10 by 10 by 10, I want you to put 10 by 10 by 10 in the comments. I'll make sure you get the Zoom link so that you can join us. Share this broadcast. Listen, get some friends on board. Get some people to partner up with you. And let's make this money. Make money and save money. Because listen, we want to be able to do both. Make money and save money. Does no good to make all the money and give all the money away, but sell all the money. Like, put 10 by 10 by 10 in the comments. I'll make sure you get the Zoom link tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't be with us live, but you want to be a part, make sure you put 10 by 10 by 10 in the comments. I'll get you the Zoom link. It will be recorded and you'll be able to get the recording. So you just want to make sure that you get me your Gmail or your email address so that I can send it to you. Yes, come on, Shannon. There's an extra 10 added to it. 10 by 10 by 10, 10 by 10 by 10, 10 by 10 by 10. Listen, put it in the comments. We'll make sure that I get it out to you. In the meantime and in between time, I declare a multiplicative exponential blessing over your life, that everything you touch would prosper, that God would give you the ability to tread on new territories and take dominion because it's your birthright, and that you would understand and come to know that this is your season to win exponentially and perpetually. That's ongoing winning. Look, I love you guys to life and life more abundant. Have an absolutely amazing, incredible, and epic day. Let's win 10 by 10 by 10, baby. We're taking it all the way. Listen, Shannon, come on, girl. She said, I've got checklists for days and days. Come on, y'all. Listen, let's do this thing. I love you guys. The life and life more abundant. Be blessed. Mwah.